Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Hello everyone, it's Zainab. Welcome back to my daily reading of Lantern of the Path by the sixth Imam, Imam As-Sadiq alayhi salam. So, inshallah, today I want to read to you chapters 15 and 16, inshallah, starting with chapter 15 on truthfulness. Okay, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Truthfulness is a light which radiates its reality in its own world. It is like the sun, from whose reality everything seeks light without any decrease occurring in this reality. A truthful person, in fact, is a man who believes every liar due to the reality of his own truthfulness. It means that nothing which is opposed to truthfulness, nothing, even which is not truthfulness, is permitted to coexist with it, just as happened with Adam alayhi salam, who believed Iblis when he lied, because Iblis had sworn a false oath to him, and there was no lying in Adam. Yeah. Oh my God. A truthful person is more trustworthy, or trusting, I should say, more trusting, too trusting of everyone, because they don't have it in themselves to be untrusting, so they don't believe that other people do too. Yeah. Okay. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the Holy Quran, chapter 20, ayah number 115, we did not find in him any determination. Meaning he was too trusting. He believed what he was told because he doesn't know any other way, right? Because Iblis originated something previously unknown, both outwardly and inwardly, Iblis will be gathered with his lie, and he will never benefit from the truthfulness of Adam alayhi salam. Yet it benefited Adam that he believed the lie of Iblis, as God testified for him when he said that he was not constant in what was contrary to his custom. This really means that his being chosen was not at all diminished by Satan's lies. Truthfulness is the attribute of the truthful. The reality of truthfulness demands that Allah purify his bondsmen. As he mentioned regarding the truthfulness of Jesus alayhi salam on the day of reckoning, he indicated it by referring to the guiltlessness of the truthful men of the community of Muhammad, peace be upon him and his family, saying, "This is the day when their truth shall benefit the truthful ones." And that's from the Holy Quran, chapter 5, ayah number 119. The commander of the faithful, i.e. Imam Ali alayhi salam, said, "Truthfulness is the sword of Allah in his heaven and earth. It cuts everything it touches. If you want to know whether you are truthful or lying, then look into the truthfulness of what you mean and the conclusion of your claim. Then gauge them both according to a scale from Allah, as if you were present on the day of resurrection." Allah said, "And measuring out on that day will be just." From the Holy Quran, chapter 7, ayah number 8. So yeah, every single little deed, good and bad, will be measured according to its weight on the day of judgment, so that judgment can be delivered absolutely justly, completely 100% purely justly. If it's a bad deed, it'll be judged accordingly. If it's a good deed, it'll be judged accordingly, according to its weight. I think good deeds weigh heavier than bad deeds, right? I think. If there is balance and harmony in what you mean, then your claim is successful, and your truthfulness is in the fact that the tongue does not differ from the heart, nor does the heart from the tongue. The truthful person with this description is like the angel who draws out his soul. If the soul is not drawn out, then what is it to do? I had to look at that for a second. If there's lots of small words together, my dyslexia goes crazy. I have to look at it. Then what is, my brain wants to say, then what it is to do. No, okay. Yeah, so chapter 16 is on sincerity. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Sincerity lies in all distinguished actions. It is a notion that starts with acceptance and ends in Allah's pleasure. Therefore, he whose actions Allah accepts and with whom he is content is the sincere one, even if his actions are few. Whoever does not have his actions accepted is not sincere, even if his actions are many, as we can see when we consider what happened with Adam and Iblis. May he be cursed. Oh, the may he be cursed is for Iblis. So Adam and Iblis, may he be cursed. Talking about Iblis. The sign of acceptance is the existence of integrity and correctness by expending all that is desirable with accurate awareness of every movement and stillness. In upholding what he has, the self of the sincere one is consumed, and his life is spent so as to put what he has in order, unifying knowledge and action, the doer and what is done by the action. For if he has attained that, he has attained all, and if he misses it, he misses all. And that is brought about by purifying the meanings of dissociation, tanzih, in his unity. As the first Imam said, that's Imam Ali alayhi salam, those who act will perish except for those who worship. Those who worship will perish except for those who know. Those who know will perish except for those who are truthful. Those who are truthful will perish except for those who are sincere. Those who are sincere will perish except for those who have precaution. Those who have precaution will perish except for those who have certainty. And those who have certainty are of exalted character. MashaAllah. As Allah said in the Holy Quran, chapter 15, ayah number 99, and serve your Lord until there comes to you that which is certain. The lowest level of sincerity is when the bondsman exerts himself as much as he can and then does not consider his action to have any worth with Allah, so that he does not make his Lord recompense him for his actions according to his knowledge. For if Allah asks him to fulfill the full duties of slavehood, he would be unable to do so. The lowest station of the sincere person in the world is safety from all wrong actions, to be rescued from the fire, and to win the garden in the next world. MashaAllah. There's a little footnote here. It says, if the slave parades his good deeds and expects acknowledgement, Allah could hold him to account as to whether he has fulfilled his obligations completely, and no one therefore can be aware. And that might be referring to, if you were with me yesterday, I read a chapter about showing off. So showing off also applies to those who are showing off, even if what they're showing off is a good deed in worship of Allah, something honorable in terms of obedience and submission to Allah. If they're showing off about it, it still doesn't work. Do you know what I mean? I hope so. So yeah, showing off is it's an interesting chapter I read you yesterday. If you want to go back and listen to my Lantern of the Path video that I made yesterday, you can learn about showing off, inshallah. Okay, it was great. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope that you will join me again tomorrow. And I feel like I'm losing my voice. Hope not, but as always, a little hoarse, a little raspy. It's my asthma. Anyways, have a blessed day, and inshallah I'll see you tomorrow. Stay blessed and stay tuned.